Mr. Cameron, thank you very much. It is our night of credit counseling. We're pleased to have Jan Safley for Consumer Credit Counseling Service in. Jan, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so you guys are getting a lot of calls already. Tell us, what are people asking about?
You know, a lot of questions about credit reports. There's a lot of interest around credit reports, credit scores. People want to know where to get a free report, and we're telling them annualcreditreport.com, so everyone knows that. They're wondering where you can get a free score. Right now, there's no place to get a free score. They want to know, what do we do? Do we do anything with credit reports? And we do run them with scores and go over them with people. And so if people can benefit from that, we're encouraging them to do it.
Okay, and I'm curious about something, reverse mortgages. What exactly are those?
There's a lot of there's a lot of interest in that. We've got a couple calls from some of your older viewers, and you know, they kind of want to know, you know, is there an age requirement? And it is a product for a homeowner that's 62 or older and has you know, equity in their home and is looking to get a little thing going on their cash flow. So it's an interesting product to investigate if you fall in that category.
And people can just call you guys with questions, right? I mean,
Sure.
I mean, if they, you know, they don't understand the process or
No,
all that,
they
you guys are
can
available.
call us and we'll answer any question over the telephone. There's no charge for that. And they can also go to our website, and there's quite a bit of written information there that they can read to learn a little bit more about that product.
Yeah, fascinating. Okay, and I know, in case anyone can't tell, we do have the numbers scrolling across the bottom of your screen. You can call right now. We're taking questions until 7 p.m. tonight right here on NBC5. And now you talked about some of our older viewers and reverse mortgages.
Right.
What about our younger viewers and student loans?
Well, student loans are a big problem, and we had talked not too long ago, you and I, about that. And people got a call that said, you know, are you able to get my interest rate lower or my payment lower on my student loan? And unfortunately, the answer to that is no. We do have a lot of good resources that we can tap people into to find out whether they could, you know, redo their student loan or combine student loans, and also look at the rest of their situation. Could we do something to reduce their payment on their debt, for example, to free up money to make that payment on the student loan?
And, you know, a lot of people may owe some money to creditors. What do you advise them as far as making payments on that?
It kind of depends on their situation. If they, you know, they should always try to make the minimum payment. Paying more than the minimum payment, of course, saves you money and interest, but it doesn't necessarily look any better on your credit report. And when people are calling and asking us some questions, we're saying, you know, answering the best we can, but also telling them that our counseling is free of charge, and if they would like, you know, a little more time spent with them and an analysis of their situation, we'd be glad to meet with them on that.
Yeah, fascinating. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break.
All right.
We'll have much more with Jan in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. We're getting here with Jan Safley from Consumer Credit Counseling Service. It is a night of credit counseling, and we're getting calls about bankruptcy services. What is that?
People have heard that we do something with bankruptcy, and they're a little confused about what it is. And we don't have lawyers, so we don't file your bankruptcy, and we also don't charge you $1,000. So, but in order to file, you have to have counseled with somebody that's approved by the courts, and we do provide that service, and we provide it in person or also online. So if people are looking to declare bankruptcy, they should know that there's a requirement and that we are local, and we can we're glad to help them with that.
Yeah, and what do you advise people who are hesitant to ask for financial advice or help?
Well, I think that's unfortunately what's happening in a lot of people's minds. There's been so much on the air, so many services. They don't know who's legitimate, who isn't. They are unsure what they should do, and we really encourage them, since our counseling is free, to come in and talk about it and gather more information. The more information you can get, the better decision you ultimately can make. And so, you know, some people are waiting, well, when I go back to work, or when, you know, my house, they finish the foreclosure on my house, but really it's kind of like the muffler guy, you know, see me now or see me later. The earlier people can come in and discuss their situation, the more options that'll probably be available to them.
And I would also say along those lines, the earlier people call, the easier time they're going to have a call to be able to get through, because right now we've kind of got a bit of a backup on the phone, so people want to call. We'll be here till 7 o'clock. You guys are taking calls about a variety of things.
Yes, anything that, you know, has to do with money management, we're glad to do it, and if people can't get through today or their situation is a little more complex and we can't address it, or we need to look up some information, they certainly can call us tomorrow. We can answer it on the phone tomorrow from our office, or make an appointment. Again, no charge for that.
Okay, and just in case people want to do that, where can they contact you guys?
They would call us at 541-779-2273. And there's also consumer credit counseling offices in Roseburg and Grants Pass, and we have those numbers if they don't have them.
Oh, fantastic. And of course, people don't have to wait. You can call the number right there at the bottom of your screen. Call right now. We are going to be doing this night of credit counseling until 7 p.m. tonight. Jan, well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Our pleasure. Stay with us. We'll be right back.